Next topic of supply is your law of supply. Now what is law of supply? Law of supply states that other things being equal. Other things being equal means other factors remaining the same except price. Except price, other factors remaining the same. Price will increase, supply will increase, and price will decrease, so supply will decrease, which shows direct relationship between price and supply. So this is your law of supply, where other things remaining the same, price increases, supply increases, and price decreases, supply decreases. Now, next is your assumptions of the law. First, you will write the meaning of the law, then assumptions. What are the assumptions of the law? We assume that there will be no change in goals of the firm, no change in input prices, no change in technology. So, except price, other factors will be same, will be constant. There will be no change in other factors, right? Except price, right? The price of related goods will be no change. Okay, so these are the assumptions of the law. Then you have explanation of the law. Now we have to explain the law with the help of schedule and graph. Now explanation of the law means first we have supply schedule. Supply schedule. Schedule means table. So it shows tabular representation. Tabular representation where seller is willing to sell at a particular price during a period of time. It shows a tabular representation where seller is willing to sell at a particular price during a period of time. It is of two types, that is individual supply schedule and market supply schedule. Individual supply schedule is what? Individual supply schedule means where single seller schedule. It shows tabular representation where single seller is willing to sell at a particular price during a period of time. And market supply schedule is a tabular representation where all the sellers are willing to sell at a particular price during a period of time. So this is your market supply schedule and individual supply schedule. In schedule it's written tabular representation, right? And in individual, single seller is willing to sell, and in market seller, all the sellers are willing to sell. Now we have to draw schedule. See, price 100, 200, 300. The price of the commodity is increasing. Price of the commodity is increasing. So quantity supplied by seller A. So seller A ka supply will increase 1, 2, 3. Right? Law of supply we are following. So if price increases, supply also increases. So this is the individual supply schedule. Only single seller is selling, that is your individual supply schedule. But in market supply schedule, there will be more than one seller. So quantity supplied by seller B. So suppose you can write 3, 4, 5. Right? You can take C also, D also. But you have to utilize your time, so you can take only two sellers. So seller A, seller B. So if seller A is selling more, B is also selling more, then we will calculate total market. That is A plus B. That is 3 plus 1 is 4, 6, 8. You can see total market is also increasing. With an increase in price, quantity supplied increases. So this is your market supply schedule. If only one seller is selling, that is your individual supply schedule. More than one seller are selling, that is your market supply schedule. Now, then you have individual supply curve. That is supply curve. After schedule, you will explain about curve. What is in supply curve? The supply curve is not a tabular, but it is a graphical representation. It is a graphical representation because in graph you are in curve you are showing graph, right? In curve you are going to make graph. So it shows a graphical representation where seller is willing to sell. These are of two types: individual supply curve, that is also it is a graphical representation where single seller is willing to sell. Market supply curve. Market supply curve is a graphical representation where all the sellers are willing to sell at a particular price during a period of time. This is your supply curve, individual supply curve and market supply curve. So now you have to make curve. So price 100, 200, 300. This is your price. Quantity is 1, 2, 3. Quantity by seller A. So at 100 rupees, he is selling 1. 200 pe, he is selling 2. 300 pe, he is selling 3. So this shows upward sloping. This is your individual supply curve, which is sold by only seller A. Market में you will draw B1 also. Quantity by B. So you will write 3, 4, 5, 100, 200, 300. 100 with 3, 204, 305. Again, this is your S1, that is showing upward sloping supply curve by seller B. And in total market, you will draw 4, 6, 8. This is your total market. That is A plus B. Price will be same 100, 200, 300. Again, upward slope. S2. This is your market supply curve. So first you will write meaning of the law, then assumptions of the law, then explanation में individual supply curve schedule and market supply schedule. Then you will write individual market supply curve and market supply curve. You will draw a schedule plus graph. Understood? This is your law of supply. Any doubt?